Good morning and welcome to our Friday flexibility session. So today we will be running through one move only, and for this move or this position we will be holding it for a longer period of time. We're going to hold it for 2 minutes and then we'll change sides and then we'll go back again, hold for 2 minutes and then change sides again. So for me this is a really good movement, a really good stretch, especially for the lower body if you're super tight from walking or running or cycling, and also if you've been sitting down at a desk, this will open up your legs, muscles and stretch everything out. So when we move into this, essentially this pinching pose, we have to make sure that our shin is parallel with our body, or 90 degrees angle. If it's too low down here, it won't have the desired effect. So we need to make sure that this leg, this shin, comes out like this. Then you need to take your weight onto that front part of the leg. So that means that my bottom is off the ground. Okay, so I'll turn around so you can see. So move it out to this angle. We take our bottom off the ground and we extend the back leg. So for some of us, this is enough of a stretch. Okay, we keep this leg as much as possible straight across. For some of us, this is enough. For the rest of us, we want to move, we can use our forearms to move into this position. You see that the bottom doesn't drop and you can start to feel the stretch. So we're now going to hold the stretch for 2 minutes. Okay, so just breathe. Okay, if you're really high, that's fine. Just hold and move to somewhere where you can feel that stretch. You may need to lower down and you may need to move slightly across to one side. Some of us who are super flexible will be able to take their body all the way onto the ground and we'll be able to hold that position. This is about my limit just for now. You'll find that if you're much warmer, if this is post-training session, you might be able to move into the position slightly easier. So everything will be that little bit warmer. I would recommend this position maybe after a little bit of warming up or after some other movements, so you're not going in cold. So that's a minute now. Got 1 more minute on this side. And you often feel that every time maybe you breathe, you can sink that tiny bit deeper into the stretch. Make sure that it's working for you, that you can feel the stretch coming up the back of the leg, into the bottom and across. And just control your breathing. Ten more seconds. And slowly come out of this position and we're going to change legs onto the other side. So again, put the leg in position, straight across. You can see that my bottom is on the ground, the leg currently is bent at the back. Bring your body up, straighten the back leg, manoeuvre this leg as much as possible, straight across. Now this is a good stretch just here. Once you're sort of comfortable with that, you can then sink and we're going to hold for 2 minutes. If being on your hands is enough, just stay on your hands. If you need to slump your whole body over and then move into position, then you can do that as well. But for me, this is more than enough of a stretch. You can see the leg wants to creep back all the time. Really try hard to keep that leg up, across. If it creeps back, either come up slightly or manoeuvre it back into position. It will feel tough, it is a hard stretch, but it is a really, really good stretch. It's a really active stretch, so I think you'll feel a constant sort of pull. It's really good. It's just over a minute. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you are moving to the position that best stretches for you. You will find that you'll be able to go slightly deeper into the stretch, whether that means your body's further forward, whether it means you maybe move slightly to a different angle, but you have to make it work for you. And slowly come back out of that position, and we're going to change back to the first leg. Okay, so leg across, take the body forward or up and forward, leg stays here, back leg extends, and we fall into position. Remember to make this leg come up straight across, work really hard. That means that the bum cheek is off the ground, the bottom isn't on the ground, the body is flat above the ground. If you've twisted and contorted here, then you need to come higher so you can hold this position, so that you can sit or stretch nice and straight. You may want to change the angle slightly, and this may be enough for you. Or you can take the weight down into that stretch. Great work. It might work for you to have music, so have gentle music in the background, or you may want some crazy music to take your mind off things. It really is up to you to do what works for you. And this is especially a good stretch in the evening and not long before bed, because your body is warmer from the day, so its ability to stretch is probably a little bit better. First thing in the morning, if you just jump out of bed and jump into this stretch, I think you'll find it pretty difficult, and you'll find everything pretty tight and pretty sore. So I would recommend it either after something else or sort of later in the evening. Work hard at keeping the back leg straight and pointing directly away from your body. And good work. Last one, change sides. So the other leg comes forward, straight across. Back leg's ready to extend back. Take the weight up, keep that leg straight across. Don't let it fall in like this. Straight across, straighten the back leg and sink or move to where you feel the stretch. And off we go. I think it's probably in stretches like this that are longer that you can become more aware of your breathing. I guess especially if you do yoga. A big part of yoga is your breath and breathing at the right time into the stretches. And make sure that neck stays up. So being able to take the air in a little bit slower, to be able to deepen that breath rather than just breathing in the top part of your diaphragm in your lungs. Trying to get more air in, more oxygen in. That's almost a minute. Really good. Excellent work. Just become really aware of where you are and aware of your breathing, aware of where the stretch is, where you can feel that stretch. Do you need to change the angle slightly, or next time would you move into it slightly different? It's something you can do when you're watching the telly or when you're listening to the radio or some music. And we have another 15 seconds left. And slowly, very slowly come out of the stretch, come out of the movement. And that's your Friday flexibility for today. Remember that this can be part of a longer routine, or if your body's fairly warm, you can add this in somewhere to your day. Have a great Friday, have a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday at 9 o'clock on our Facebook Live for some movement and mobility. Take care guys, see you soon, bye.